We in there?
Kinda, it's kinda.
Down.
Good job. That looks great.
Gotta get your face in there.
I tried. My head's big. I mean, goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Careful.
Okay. Okay, so I want to preface this really quickly with just saying it's just a talk. Okay?
Yep.
So we all know what's currently going on in the country. We all see it. There's the school shootings, the police shootings, the shooting of innocent people. So it seems like right now that anger is normal for the American people. And it's normal, it seems normal to lash out at your neighbor or to belittle somebody on a social media outlet if they don't stand for the same things that you do. So how easy is it for either of us to get angry? It can be the simplest thing, or it can be the straw that broke the camel's back, if you all know that term. So Jeffrey Kluger from Times Magazine says that anger is the emotion of a lazy man. It comes so quickly. It tastes delicious for that one moment. And it's never about the one conflict that's right in front of you. So we see also in the news how awful things are in our state and our country. June 14th in 2017, an enraged and devoted, a man who was enraged and devoted to the Democratic Party opened fire on a group of Republicans who were playing baseball, wounding 5. The Charlottesville protest. We all know about that one where a man took his car, made it a weapon, killed 1 and wounded 19. Everyone is outraged for reasons I'm not quite sure, but Jeffrey Kluger again. Vegans are outraged because the owners of the restaurants that they go to aren't vegans themselves. Dancers are outraged because the marketing campaign for their clothing does not feature a real dancer. So, due to the shooting on the Republican Party, there has been a division that's occurred in the individual parties. And what it's doing, it's culminating the loathing that we feel for those that don't share our same opinion. And why is that happening? J.J. Goldberg in June 2017, he said that the political parties were coming together to try and find a way to talk or temper our tempers and to look into finding unity among us. So, is there a chance for righteous anger? And if it is, will we know the difference or know when to have it? Lance Morrow in 2001 talked about righteous anger. I had this memorized. So anger, a day cannot live in infamy without the nourishment of rage. So let's us have rage. And what he was talking about was the September 11th attacks. So there are rallies that have been organized for trying to denounce the executive order that limits the immigrants that are coming into our country of countries that are of mainly Muslim faith. And these have been throughout San Diego or from New York to San Diego. So, sorry guys, I'm still nervous.
You're doing great. Keep going.
A football player in 2017 took a knee during the national anthem to bring attention to racism. It was a peaceful protest, and he still kept his hand on his heart to show respect for our country's flag. So the First Amendment rights, we do have the right to assemble. And we do, as long as it's peaceful, There isn't any reason for us not to be able to stand for what we feel is important in our hearts. So, are these situations what we should have for that righteous anger? Are we, for that righteous anger, sorry guys, shooters. So, tolerance and understanding is not something that you hear about often enough anymore. It's just not talked about. Are we honoring our forefathers' legacy when we, when we are creating walls around ourselves? Because the internet, while it has its great qualities, it is influencing reaction or faceless interactions with people. Not only that, we no longer have the social etiquette required for face-to-face conversations. The internet has also made it easier for individuals to find like-minded individuals to revel and to seep into that poisonous hate that they have. So they're all together, and so excuse me. Sorry. So, is there any way for us to find tolerance and understanding to be our creed instead of this all-consuming hate that we feel for each other? Our reaction to our problem is anger. My mom used to tell me that anger is a secondary emotion. It's secondary to what you feel is possible shame, guilt, or fear. But anger is what comes out. So, what would be important is finding the commonality between someone that you're not getting along with. Find it, stretch it, so it can become a bridge between the two of you. Thank you.
Good job.
I so had that one down under 5 minutes before. Oh, I'm not.
Was it far over?
It is over.
Good job.
Maybe.